Thank you for joining us here today on Rainbow Kidz Korner. I have a special guest with me today. She is here for the first time. She's going to share some of her beautiful songs that she have written. Yes, she wrote these beautiful lyrics herself, straight from the heart, from God. And we're going to share that with you at a later time in our program. Today, I want to introduce to you my little friend. I'm going to allow you to pronounce your name so I will not mess it up. Let everybody know, what is your full name?
Adrianna Destiny Lacour.
Adrianna Destiny
Lacour.
And how old are you, Adrianna?
I'm 10.
10 years old. Well, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How long have you been singing?
I've actually started singing at 2 years old. All I remember is being a baby, and I always grew up around love and care and just being a baby, just in the tub singing.
In the tub singing?
In the tub or in a sink somewhere, singing.
That's amazing.
And then I was actually in my first church song singing at 3 years old.
At the age of 3.
3 with the grown people.
Church singing with the grown people?
With the grown people.
With adults?
Yes.
I see a new Oprah Winfrey in the making. I think Oprah started at the age of 4 years old, her acting career. I do believe, I think I read something to that effect concerning Oprah, that it came to a realization that at the age of 4 that she was gifted. And so now, Adrianna Destiny
Lacour.
I prophesy in the name of Jesus, from 3 years old, your destiny.
That's why I'm named Destiny.
Exactly. Praise the Lord. I'm going to allow you to share with me. We're going to share with the audience some bicycle safety as well as other safety. I'm going to share this with them in particular. This particular, I guess you say poster, makeshift poster, so to speak. I took this, it came off the back of cereal box. I can't recall which cereal I had, but when I looked, I said, that's interesting. And it said bicycle safety. The first step to bicycle safety begins with a nutritious breakfast to provide the energy you need. Okay? And I'm going to share this. And then what I did, I added a little information to this to make it true and false, or multiple choice. Now, as far as the hand signals in riding a bike, I'm going to share that. And as you can see, this one is the stop sign going like that. Stop sign going like that. Okay? Everybody see my arm? Okay, now, stop sign going like that. Now, the right turn goes up. Notice my fingers? That's the right turn. And the left turn goes straight out and have the finger up. See? Everybody got that? Okay. And I can easily remember as a little girl, there were a lot of senior citizens that were still driving. They still drove pretty good. They would use those different types of signs. And initially I thought it was funny. But then I came to realize later on that their signal light did not work. And I said, whoa, even though their signal light is not working, they use
the sign.
The sign, right. And I have to put my glasses on so I can read my own writing here. Okay, on behalf of the bicycle safety, number 1, what type of clothing should you always wear when you ride a bike? Should it be number A, should it be black, or should it be B, bright color? Bright color. Similar to your t-shirt as well as my t-shirt. Why not black?
Because if it's black and it's gonna be dark, most likely it's gonna be dark. And if it's dark, how they gonna be able to see you? But if you wear white or something, you're noticeable.
Right, exactly.
Or I recommend wearing like neon patches that they have on the back of trucks sometimes, because you can, when the light flashes on it, you can see the reflection. So that's what I recommend wearing.
Yes, yes indeed. You jumped ahead of me. You answered one question and then answered another question before I even get to that question. But nonetheless, I'm going to go to that question since you kind of touched upon it. It asked that question about reflectors. Okay. If you have to ride at night, what do you have to place on your bike? Number 1, a radio or a cell phone, or reflectors or lights?
Reflectors or lights.
Reflectors or light, and you had just covered that. Why reflectors or light? Instead of a cell phone, I thought a 10-year-old would be saying, no, Miss Gant, we need a cell phone while we're riding at night because we might have a flat, you might need to call your parents.
Well, they're kind of right, but they're kind of wrong, because when the phone dies, eventually it's going to die.
Exactly.
And then when it dies, it's just going to be part of the blackness, and you can be like, now you out, imagine putting yourself middle of nowhere, you got a phone, what's the point of bringing that phone if it's going to die, and you can't charge it? Exactly.
And then in some areas, I know there are a few areas down where I live out in the country, you make this turn, your cell phone cut off while you're driving, even when it comes to the Bluetooth, and you make that turn, it cuts off. And a lot of areas where you bypass trees, a lot of trees, and especially trees are on both sides, as well as those electrical wires, it's almost guaranteed your cell phone will cut off. But will reflectors or lights, would they cut off reflectors? No. And another thing about cell phones, as we both know, they can be very distracting. There are a lot of people that have been injured and even killed, and unfortunately have killed others as a result of them being on the cell phone, just gabbing. Yeah, so you are very, very smart. I really love your answers. Okay, the next one is, at what time of day should you try to avoid riding your bike? Should you avoid riding your bike during the daytime or during the nighttime?
Night, because some kids or adults or citizens can't afford the little reflecting path, and if they're going to be dark, and most likely you can get hit.
Exactly.
And possibly injured for the rest of your life, or possibly death.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Now the next one is that what should you always check for when you enter a street?
Traffic.
Traffic? What about a cat? It asks the question, what about a cat or traffic?
I say traffic. Because a cat, if it's a street cat, it's going to run away from you. Or it may have a disease, or it's going to most likely scratch you or something. So what's the point of going after it?
Yeah, you're right.
And you're putting yourself in a situation where you could possibly get hit.
Exactly. Unfortunately, this is another safety. There are kids that have gotten killed as a result, especially when little tots, 2, 3 years old, have gotten killed from cars because, playing with a ball, and the ball rolls out into the street, and then a baby, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, that's a babe. They don't know any better. All they know, they want to get the ball. Yeah, and accident, get killed. or injured so bad, brain damage and that sort of thing and all. And I see that we just got a wrap-up sign. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back to our safety rules, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Tune in to one of Jackson's newest radio station, WFNH 95.1 FM Radio, Jackson, Mississippi. CEO, founder, and president, Deborah Gant. Or visit the radio website at www.3abnradio951.com.
Thank you for joining us here on Rainbow Kidz Korner. And while we was in the break, I talked to my guest for today. And I talked to her great-grandparents, and they have agreed for her to become my co-host. Isn't that wonderful? A 10-year-old. If you all would heard her, how she related to the different questions that I asked her on the first segment prior to going into the break, and then you would agree that, yeah, she needs to be your co-host because she is a very intelligent young lady and just 10 years old. We're going to help her not to become conceited, though, okay? Now, what we're going to do is resume on behalf of bicycle safety as well as other safety.
Okay.
Okay, Adrianna, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, got your name. Correct. Okay, on what side of the road should you always ride your bike? Should it be on the left side, like the Germans do? You know, and in Germany, they drive their automobile on the left side. And so therefore, they ride their bikes on the left side. Or should we do it on the right side, which is the same direction that the traffic is going?
So is the traffic going this way or this way?
Okay, on the right side, the traffic goes on the right side, and
okay, so I think we should be on the same side as the traffic.
Same side as the traffic, the right side. You know, some people say, no, it should be the left side because, but it shouldn't be. It should be on the right side, the same side that the traffic is going. Now, I never did figure out why or how did it ever come to pass on behalf of the Germans driving on the left side. I don't know. I never done any research. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't plan on going to Germany, so I can leave that one alone. Yeah. Let's move on. Okay, what is the best way to carry a package when you're riding your bicycle?
In a backpack.
In a backpack or a carrier? Well, I got a bad back, so I'm going to take mine and carry mine. Since I'm right-handed, I carry mine like that and still ride my bike. That's safe, isn't it? Why not?
Because now what if it's a child?
Oh, I just dropped it.
See, you done did it.
Whoa.
Now what if it's a child in the road and you trying to prevent from hitting the child, and then now what if you gotta use this arm to move like that?
Oh my
One,
God.
the book gonna drop in front of your wheel and you gonna flip forward.
Ooh.
Injure your
So
head,
I can I can end up running over what I'm carrying, or a child, or whatever, or cause innocent people to have accident. Whoa, you're very smart. Now, well, that ends our bicycle safety, but there are other safety issues. Okay, question. Is it okay for us to carry a cell phone into the shower or bathtub while taking a shower?
No.
No? Well, okay, now, wait a minute, but it depends on the circumstance, because I'm concerned. Let's just say you got 3 businesses. And you might, you real busy, you working day and night, and you don't never know when somebody gonna call you on a cell phone, you just got off, you left one business and haven't had time to do this, but you're gonna take a quick shower and you gotta have your cell phone in there, no break. I don't get a break. But I need the cell phone because I need to hear it when it rings, because that might mean that's a, that might mean that could be a $10,000 contract.
Well, that $10,000 contract gonna have to wait, because me personally, if I'm taking a shower, it's to relax.
It's to relax.
It's my shower gonna be to relax, and if somebody wanna call me, they have to call me back. I'm gonna have to call them back, because one, that's electronic, and if that touches water, you're done for. You're gonna get electrocuted.
Well, I never thought about it like that. Never thought about it like that. Oh, I was just thinking about them dollar bills. Dang, $10,000. But you think about it, $10,000, that's some good money, but shoot, I can't spend it if I'm dead.
My sister one time tried like drying her hand off, then she gonna get it. Hello? Well, then your hair wet.
Whoa.
And she didn't get electrocuted, but she's like, dang, I just messed up my iPhone 7.
She messed up her iPhone 7. She almost messed up her eyes and her ears, in her whole body.
She like, but? I'm like, ain't no but.
You told me ain't no but.
You would have been dead.
How old is your sister?
My sister only 9. We're a year
9.
apart.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Well,
she thinks she's 14.
you just taught me something. I hope that hey, y'all listening to her? I hope that you all are listening to her. Do not turn a deaf ear. Listen to what she's saying, okay? Now, she's only 10 years old. If she can put aside her cell phone while she's taking a shower or a bath, then so should you. With all sincerity, as you all can recall, recently, a poor child lost her life. I think was she 14 years old? I know she was very young. I think she was 14 years old. I think it was like last week, a week before last, very short while ago. She was electrocuted. It was on the news, yeah. She was electrocuted because she took her cell phone, and I think she had like a towel on the floor, and she was charging it. She had it on the charger while she was in the tub, and she got electrocuted to death. Yeah, yeah. So it's really not nothing to play with, Yeah.
Serious.
Very serious. And I have to be honest with you, until the end, I never thought about it, being that serious. Even though I do take my cell phone to the bathroom, but I don't plug it up in the bathroom. I don't plug it up. Really, I don't think I have any wall sockets in the bathroom anyway. Yeah. Okay. The next question is it true or false? It is okay to play with matches or any type of fire as long as you don't run with it.
That is false, because I have been burned by fire.
You have been burned by fire.
Thousands of times.
So you're speaking from experience, huh?
Children, never play with fire. Please, do never play with fire. You can't trust it. Fire is tricky. Don't trust fire.
It'll get away from.
Like, you can be like, oh, maybe if I just set this on fire and then blow it out, it'll go out.
Yeah.
But then you do it so many times that you think, okay, it ain't gonna get no on fire. Next thing you know, that's your whole house on fire.
Exactly.
Then maybe so your neighbor's house, and then your whole block on fire. Like,
yeah, you're right. Because there are a lot of cases where a lot of fires took place, and I mean hundreds of acres of land and houses were destroyed. And there are cases where they never did find out what started the fire. And it could have just been one little incident. Somebody playing with matches, and running.
Dropping little pieces of it.
My big brother that I'm next to, he lives in Georgia, so I don't think he's going to see this show, hopefully. But anyway, when we were little kids, he set our parents' sofa chair on fire. It wasn't a sofa, it was a big fat chair. He set it on fire. My mama tore our butts up. She just didn't whoop him. She didn't ask no question. When she got home from work, she just started wearing tails out. You hear me? Mine's included. I hadn't done nothing. But my brother, and I can't recall what he did, how he did it. All I know, he set that chair, that big fat chair, on fire. And and, and we got a whooping.
Your mom was like, I ain't paying.
He did. I mean, he managed to put it out, but you know, the damage was already done.
I remember one time me and my sister was playing with fireworks, and the little ones could pop really fast. Okay, so we had like the paper towel, right? Paper towel and tissue, they catch on fire fast. So it accidentally cut the roll on fire, and me and my sister like, and so we lit it up. We're like 6 and 7, so we like, don't touch it. And we know, like, you know, if it's a TV fire, don't put water on to make it worse. So we thought it was going to be like a TV fire. We didn't put no water on it. We threw it inside the garbage can.
Oh, inside the garbage can.
And
oh my goodness.
I feel sad for that garbage can.
You feel sorry for that garbage.
That garbage can was on fire, and then my brother was like, it's a fire. And we like, Jeremiah, stop. And then he was like, okay, I'm just going to put it out. He took his shirt, and that shirt was on fire. He like, I ain't do it. But you made it worse. So that's why you cannot trust fire.
No. We never know when it's gonna
affect you.
Yeah.
My cousin has scars
and run rapid
all down his body from fire.
Really? How'd that happen?
He was in a house fire and he was asleep. My cousin, my oldest cousin, he was asleep. And it's terrible. It's sad.
Oh. How is he now?
He's good. His skin is way better, but he has like a little patch of where it is right there.
He can live with that. Yeah. All right then. Well, what we're going to do, we are going to take a break. But look, hold on, because we will be right back.
Tune in to one of Jackson's newest radio station, WFNH 95.1 FM Radio, Jackson, Mississippi. CEO, founder, and president, Deborah Gant. Or visit the radio website at www.3abnradio951.com.
Thank you for joining us here on Rainbow Kidz Korner. Prior to going to the break, we were discussing bicycle safety as well as other safety features. We're about to wrap this show up. We have a few minutes left, and we're going to end it on the beautiful songbird, Miss Adrianna Lacour. Let me bring this to your attention. She's only 10 years old, but she have written all of these songs herself, straight from her heart. God gave her these lyrics himself. And her songs are copyrighted. She have not made her own CD or DVD as of yet, but hey, it's all in the making. So please respect her and don't try to, take that does not belong to you, but it belongs to her. They have been copyrighted, okay? And before I make sure that you tune in to our newest radio station here in the Jackson metropolitan area, that's WFNH 95.1 on your radio dial, 95.1 FM, WFNH. That's the name of our radio station and the call letters. And if you want to dial it in on your, as well as picking up on the website, that would be 3, as in the number 3, 3ABN Radio 951.com. That's 3ABN Radio 951.com. And on that note, I'm going to turn this show over to my new co-host, Miss Adrianna Destiny Lacour. Did I get your name correct, sweetie?
Yes.
All right. God bless you.
Tune in to one of Jackson's newest radio station, WFNH 95.1 FM Radio, Jackson, Mississippi. CEO, founder, and president, Deborah Gant. Or visit the radio website at www.3abnradio951.com.
I was here earlier on the show, and I'm just going to be me and say a few words from the heart to God in a sweet connection. And I just hope you guys like it. I've been in a struggle. The only one was God Himself. When I needed help, no one's power was strong enough to help me. So what I did was pray, and now I'm somewhere that is peaceful, and now out of harm's way. I know, what have I put myself in when I'm with my Lord? I know that He will stand aside me when I am feeling down. He shall rise me up when I wanna be in His town of love and hope. It is hope for Him. Every night and morning is worth more than gold. Yes, I know. I'm on the floor. I beg for your forgiveness in your mercy. One day it will be gracefulness, and once again it will be happiness. It will be love and care for each other. Now, what I can say, I found my place in His town. I found my spot. It is to go His way every day. He has to give me. It's something to be grateful for. His love and time is worth my life. Yes, I know. It will be like walking on ice. It will be crystal clean. What He has to say is to love and pray. He